Hi guys, today's tutorial is on the EDG Office Connect program. When you first download, all you're going to get is this. Now that's normal. This is the launcher which automatically runs the code and everything. You won't get anything else, you don't need anything else. I know it seems weird that it's just a launcher, but that's all you need. So when you first start it, you'll get this window. It will also tell you whether the server is online or offline. Now if this is your first time use, you're going to want to press 1 to launch it. Now you'll get this window popping up. Now, each one of these will go between 10 and 5 seconds long, but you can just press any key and skip through them. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do if this is your first time is press 2 to create an account. Alright. Now you're going to need a key. It's going to ask for you to enter in your key code. For this, the key is your key. Now remember, you got to get this right because when you type this in, as soon as I press enter, this key can never be used again because it's deleting it so that you can create an account. Otherwise, you know, it's a create account key. So I press enter. Please enter your username. Let's say it was what should the username be? How about tutorial? Press enter, and it'll check if it's available or not, and then you enter in your new password. So we'll have it be 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, that is correct. So press Y on your keyboard. Okay, so this is the password for your chat room, your personal chat room, which only people with the password can access. So let's also have that be 1, 2, 3, 4, just for easy sake. And it's going to now add that account. The Q just means that it's loading. It means that it's or doing something. So that's all that is. Okay, and it's created. So now you can log in. Although that's pretty simple, I'm actually going to close this. And then we can start this again, and I recommend that you use the auto login. So you can press 2 and it will enter in your username, so we set it as tutorial. Your password is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay, so now it launches it, and each time you launch it, it will automatically log in now once you get past these. So yeah, it says loading account. Welcome tutorial, and it says all this information. So, basically, there's a few things you need to know in the menu. I'm not going to show you everything on this program because it would just take too long. But, you know, it says welcome, it says the time, the date. Now, it says how many mail messages you have. And then the banner, people are often confused by this. This is just random messages that pop up. So, it'll be some sort of text thing that'll pop up, something funny or smart, whatever. So, mail is basically the #1 thing that's used in the server. You press 1, and you can read mail, send mail, mail settings, everything like that. Now, I'm just going to pause this so I can send tutorials some mail so you can see what that's like. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I did that. Now, let me just go back and then enter mail again. You can see it says you have 1 mail message. So if I press read mail, then this is, I just sent to myself lo.lukaka. So the .lukaka is just who it's from. So if there's a user online whose name is staff, then it will say lo.staff, or whatever they set the subject as, .staff. Now in order to read it, you just have to type in exactly what it says. So lo.staff, capitalization doesn't really matter. Oh, sorry, .lukaka. And then it shows it. So what I said is, hi YouTube from Lukaka. Now you have a few options. You can download it, you can delete it, you can open it up in Notepad by pressing N, so you can copy the text or whatever. You can press M to do nothing and go back to the mail menu. So I'll just delete it. Deleting. I deleted it. Now if you go in here and there's nothing you want to do, you can just type in back and it will go back. Okay, so in order to send mail, you press 2 and you just type in the username. So since I'm the one that sent it, Lukaka, let's just type in Lukaka. So yeah, so let's just say the subject is thanks. So it just tells you what you're supposed to do. It'll open up this text window. You can just delete the period if you want. And then say, oh, hi, thank you, Lukaka. You're the best. Whatever you want to do. And then you just save it by either pressing CTRL and S at the same time, Control Save, or by going in here and pressing Save. And you close it, and it should send the message. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, so it should have worked. I'm pretty sure it did. I can go look later just to make sure it did. I mean, it will work for you. Okay, the second thing you should really know is the relay page. This is the same. Relay is another word for chat. So you just press 2 and it will bring you to the chat page. It'll say that you logged in. So yeah, this is a bunch of testing on here. Okay, so to say something, you just press T, and as soon as you press that, this is no longer updating. But so let's just say YouTube. So don't use anything like exclamation points or periods or commas. I know that's hard, but you really can't. So yeah, sorry there. That I had to pause that video real quickly because the first time you run it, you might have to actually just close the window. The first time you do a couple of things, if it gets stuck, that's completely normal. It won't ever happen again. So just to say, show it again. YouTube again. See, that was fast this time. So yeah, whenever somebody enters or exits the relay, it'll say that. So if I press M now to go back to the menu, now if you were still in there, you'd see that it says like tutorial exited the relay. Okay, so if you want to see who's online, you press O. Actually, don't see that up here, but it should be up there. So press O and see Lukaka and tutorial are online right now. You can press any key to go back. Okay, the file share is pretty self-explanatory. I'll brush over that real quickly. So it kind of downloads the files real quickly, and again, this might be one of those things where you have to do it twice. So you'll do this, you have to close it, go back, and then it will never happen again. I promise it'll never freeze. Alright, yeah, that did happen, but let's just enter it again. Alright, there we go. The problem was actually that somebody had uploaded a file that was above the designated amount, but I yelled at them and told them to stop. Okay, so there's already a couple files on there. Those might not be there. They might be there. But it's pretty basic. You press U to upload a file, then you drag and drop it onto the screen. You press D to download a file, and you type in the name, kind of like on mail. And press M to go back to the menu. I'm not going to show you those because it's self-explanatory. Server settings you won't really be able to access unless you're an administrator, in which case you should know what to do. Server games, there's a few cool games on there. There's chess. It's local multiplayer only, although what you can do is you can do a move, save it, and it will save online, and somebody else can open it up and do a move, save it, etc. But that would be really hard. It would be very slow, but I guess you could do that. There's Snake. Again, all these are single player. There's Final Realms. It does not save online. I wasn't able to make that happen. None of these games are my games. I didn't write any of these. So it would be kind of hard for me to change it around. I was able to do it this one to save online, but I couldn't. So, but what we can do is it should create a, I mean, basically there is a way, but it takes a lot of effort, and I'll put that in a different tutorial video. There's online tic-tac-toe that's not working. I don't know if that'll ever work. There's CPU tic-tac-toe, which is working, and it's inside this program. Alright, so 6 to go back to the menu. Okay, Okay, so enter the private chat. That's your own personal chat, so you can enter there and press T to talk, just like the old one. Hello. You can actually use periods in this, so that's nice. I was glad to add that in there. That might be an update for the other relay, but not really. And you can press C to clear it, and then you can do that, and it will clear it for you, whatever people have said. Enter another user's private chat. That's how other people access yours. So we'll just access ours from that. So tutorial. That's our username, and then the password. Remember, we set as 1234. So then there we go. And so we can't clear it because we're just considered a guest, but so yeah, that's how that works. And your personal files alt, that's where you can upload only personal files. Personal files are basically just files that are yours. Nobody else can access them. And you can put whatever you want in there. You can even put those big files that I yelled at somebody else for. But the problem is when it's super big, it takes a little while for it to load. So just be ready for that. Like zip files that have a lot of stuff in it, that type of thing. So yeah, now that's pretty much it. Now, for different versions of Windows, actually most versions of Windows, there will be this, but it will go off the edge of the screen, kind of. It'll go behind this minus thing, and you won't be able to see it. So that's in Settings. So you press S, you can go to Settings, and that will make the title smaller or larger. So if I press that, it is now smaller. You can kind of see it on there. So Settings, and now it'll make it larger again if you want to change it. This is not online, it's only on this single computer. Stop closing CMD Windows. So if you code in batch code, I mean, if you don't, you should know this, but there's this little window that's in the background. Oops, wrong one. there's this little window in the background, and what this window does is it checks your network connection. It does some of the file transfer protocol things in the background. That way it's not on the screen, so it's hidden that way. Now, you don't have to worry about this, but it automatically closes it, and in order to close it, it closes a bunch of different windows. Not a bunch of different windows. It closes all command prompt windows. So that will also close any other command prompt windows that you have open. Now, if you're not a coder, then it should go over your head, and that's fine. But if you're annoyed by it closing those, you can just press that to stop it, but it'll leave that window open, just so you know. And then you can change your private chat password. So we set it as 1234, so let's just set it as 12345. Super secure that way. And now when people want to log in, it'll need that. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is on this. Yeah, there might be some more things in the future. I guess since I still have time left, I will show you how to get the final realm game on there, like the game, so that you can save it. So basically, if I start it, from now on, I'm not going to tell anything more important. So it's not. You can just close it if you don't care about this. So yeah, this is Final Realms. The original. It's a very popular batch code game. You have to press the number and then press enter, which I find annoying. So let's just say I want my username to be Lukaka, my password to be 1021. So yeah, I created that account, all that stuff, and you can do things on here. And then you can, that just minimized, all that stuff. Now if you want, what you can do is you can press the Windows button, the button that has the Windows logo on it, and run, and this window will pop up. Now you're going to want to type in what's right here, c.users/%, and then you're going to go into the file labeled EDG basic. Now inside here, see, here it is right here. Now if you want, you can right click it and then click edit, and you should see what looks like this, just in case there's something else. Now this will have whatever username you set as your username in Final Realm. So so then what you can do is you can just copy that onto your desktop. Sorry, I moved it over there. And then you can go into the your file vault, and you can upload it. And then when you want, you can download it, and you can put it in the exact same spot. So lukaka.bat. Now if you want, so like I said, you can download it. It'll put it in your downloads folder. You can grab it and put it into that same place. The c.username/ EDG basic. I guess you could probably add that in there, and it'll bring you right to that folder. So, and then you can just drag and drop it into there, and that way you can log in. So that's one way to save your progress online. I couldn't make it automatically do that. I'm sorry, but I'm not a wizard. So that's how that was. But so yeah, you can do that with whatever you want. So that way you can actually save data on, like, save game progress on here, then log in. I just added the feature where it's free to download this. You just need a key to create an account. And if you talk with me through the contact thing online, you might be able to get one for free depending on what the situation is. But it probably will cost you a couple bucks or $1. I'm not 100% sure. Again, it depends on the situation. Yeah, that's one of my favorite painters. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Mail settings, that's going to be a future release. Right now, it's an option in the menu, so you know it's coming. But if you press it, this scary thing pops up. So yeah, it's a bunch of. I added in some funny stuff in there, like if you have the source code, wait for the update. If you have installed the full version of EDG, then your computer is toast. Not really. It's fine. But yeah, so that's what that is. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. At 14 minutes and 20 seconds, it is officially over. But yeah, so visit the website. It is yeah, it's a website where you can download it. I'll have the link in just a second. So yeah, thank you for watching.